Hang in there. That's what we say to folks when they're going through tough times. But if you're in business and you're facing a downturn, hanging in there requires perseverance and ingenuity. And that's a truism one Alabama farmer knows all too well.
It's a gardenia, and what it is a dwarf gardenia, gets about 2 feet tall and spreads out about 4 feet.
Steve Thomas is the answer guy today at Greene Hill Nursery in Auburn, Alabama. Outside with the plants and inside on the telephone.
That's the Black Knight. You want any of the White Profusion or any of the other buddleia? Okay, 10 of those? Good.
But Steve admits running a garden center was not his life's dream. He set out to become a doctor like his grandfather.
I just didn't put the time in the books like I should have. So as a result, I wasn't accepted to any of the medical or dental schools that I applied to. And my girlfriend at the time said, why don't you try horticulture? And I looked at her and I said, well, that's plants, isn't it? And she said, well, yeah, that's plants. I said, so what would you do with plants? She said, well, you could open a garden center. How much you got? Looks like about 100 here, yeah. I thought working outside would be a lot of fun and a challenge. So when I went to ornamental horticulture school at Auburn University and got my master's, that's when I started actually enjoying plants and really started diving into my own landscapes.
Today, Steve has 10 acres of heirloom and ornamental plants for landscapes. During the housing boom in the early 2000s, sales really took off. But when the housing boom collapsed, his business took a direct hit.
These are landscaping plants. The housing market's down. The economy is down. So with the housing market down, people aren't putting landscape plants necessarily around even new houses.
But after 25 years in business, quitting is not an option. So Steve is trying something new again.
Okay. Just like these, you can do just a light shearing in the fall.
Diversifying the business into landscape contracting with a slight twist.
We do almost no new landscapes. What we do is we clean up old landscapes. We go into like an old house and help them clean it back up to what it was when it was great. And we are in the process right now of trying to set up a division of this company that we're going to call Restoring Eden, because we think a lot of people love their landscapes when it first comes in. Then things happen, they don't get it kept up, you know, and they need help. So that's what we hope to be able to be doing.
Besides reducing the number of plants that he grows, to deal with a downturn in business, he's also cut back on employees and not invested in new equipment. He's down to one part-time employee who you'll find filling pots by hand today.
I should have mechanized years ago. Right now, because of the market, I don't have the money to invest, so we're looking at, again, like in '06, we were to the point where we were about ready to start more mechanization because life was good then, sales were good then, we were building, and that was definitely the direction we were headed next. And then everything fell off in '07. So we've got to get back to that point.
Those who make their living in agriculture recognize that constantly changing markets and conditions are a reality of life. Steve believes that a positive attitude is critical to helping find success in the future.
Being in the business 25 years, hopefully most people in the Southeast know me. But that still requires that I'm on the phone constantly. I email every week to all my regular customers, and I'm always trying to find new people to email to. And I'm not ready to let go of it yet. And if I'm not ready to let go of it yet, I can't give up.